I got cut off, phone calls started coming in and killed the video. Alright, back to what I'm talking about. Trying to put an aftermarket on a Goldwing, especially an old one, 84 Goldwing 1200. Okay, as you see, here's the factory radio cassette player. Okay, and you have the pins in the back. Okay, if you will pull these pins out, or pull the bracket off, two bolts, you'll see how it's wired. Lucky enough, 90% of these down here, if you will look, move them out the way, they're basically all bridged. There's only a handful of wires that run for the power and the hand control. If the aftermarket radio you are installing don't have the feature, you just get them out the way for right now, and you don't have to worry about trying to figure out which one of those are. But so far, I found them all. Okay, so if you have an old radio or come across them, pull the wiring harness off the back without destroying the factory bracket. Aftermarket radio will fit in here. You can customize it and put a little bit bigger shroud on it. It will work. So far, as you see, here's the radio on it. And also, what I come to find out, I had a ground wire sitting by the amplifier. Previous owner or somebody, one of the two owners that owned it before me, I just picked this up probably a few weeks ago. Just threw the amplifier in there and they put a little shield plate over it and left it alone because they broke it out. Well, bouncing around on the factory ground bracket, it bolts to the body, amplifier starts squealing like a siren. Okay, so come to find out, you put a ground to the amplifier itself, it clears all the noise, the white noise out that runs through the engine. So I got that clamped on a pair of vice strips at the moment, and it does work. If you adjust these, the amplifier will make a different tone in the radio speakers. So the amplifier is working along with the amplifier. So these are basically working like the factory does when I adjust them. A little bit of presetting needs to be adjusted in the radio. Customize for the old speakers, unless you're installing new ones. Then you can figure out where your adjustments are. Hasn't hooked up the antenna to the radio at the moment. Need to do a little bit more fine tuning and wiring, and if this is going to work, I'll fully install it. But before I do that, I'll take a video of the wiring and post it too, so you guys keep a lookout for that. Hit me up and let me know what you think and what you guys want to know how to do this without destroying the radio. Because if you ever want to put your old one back in, all you got to do is unplug this and put your regular one right in. It only takes 2 seconds, as long as you do this the right way. And you guys don't hack nothing, leave everything alone, just slide in the new one, leave the clock in there, just put a little beauty ring around the radio and mount your old locks here on the side to lock it into the factory bracket, and it'll hold your new radio in place. Just take these little black spots off, the little slide locks, okay, install them on here on the side of your radio, and you won't have no problem. You just have to sit them back further. It depends on how deep your radio is. This one's a little bit more deeper than I want, but it'll still work for temporary. It's just an extra one I have laying around. And if you see here, it's off right now. You kick it on. Use the remote antenna for the amplifier. There's an amplifier single wire that activates the amplifier. There's 2 power wires and a trigger wire for the amplifier. And as you see, I got it wired to the blue one, and it's the 15 pin, I believe. No, 16 pin on the lower. You look on your radio, it's marked 13 and I believe 23 or 24. 24. If you look, get you a good shot in here. Try to zoom in for you guys. Well, right there in the corner of the radio, there's a pin. On the lower it says 13. Above it says 24. Okay, from there on over you count. Okay, we got them online and everything, how to do them. But you count your pins, and pin 16 is going to be your 12-volt outlet single wire for your amplifier. So every time you turn your radio on and off, it'll shut off the amplifier and kill the speakers, so you don't have constant noise coming out. All your grounds are pretty much junk. There's one ground next to the antenna wire. It has to be grounded to the radio to make all the other ones jump together. As you see, there's one wire here, and it's grounded to the radio that jumps to all the other grounds. And then you have your radio ground and your remote that you can hook up. But so far, I got a CD player. It's all the way off. Turn it up. And that's only a 9 on factory speakers. I tried this without the amplifier, and it just sounds like shit. So you guys gotta have an amplifier. If you don't want to use the factory, you can look for a small amplifier, or go to like Pull Apart or something, and look around for cars that have factory amplifiers, and you should be able to wire a factory amplifier in to the front of this, where the old one is. Just take it out and replace it, and just tie that in with the same system. Use the same factory harness, but just run a different wiring system. So when you pull out your old one, if it's no good, or you just don't want to no longer run the old system, cut your wires, get your wire diagram, and rewire it to it. Just use the wires that coming from the back of the radio to the amplifier, and wire that into the new amplifier, and then you can eliminate this then, and because it'll be all built into the new amplifier. This will be it for now. If you guys want to know any more, just let me know. Alright, so I showed you guys this. Let me should have the keys laying around here somewhere. Thought I brought them down with me. Alright, where the keys are laying here. Shit is back here. Damn. Alright, well, I'm going to have to make another video of it running, showing you guys the noise problem that before and after the ground, so you guys can see a little bit better. And if you guys see this video and I haven't posted the other ones yet, just let me know, and let me know what you guys want and what you're looking for. I should be able to have it by then. Like and share this, and let me know what you guys think.